Hey guys, welcome to Gamentor. This is thouse here. Many people prefer the ability to see their character as they play the game. For those people, today Gamentor is going to talk about 10 third-person games that are coming in 2016. Just a really quick disclaimer, Mass Effect Andromeda is not in this list because all signs is pointing to that coming out in 2017. And these are third-person games, not just third-person shooters. Number 10, Hitman. You know, Hitman series had a bit of sorted existence, believe it or not. The 6th Hitman is the first one to be called just Hitman. Supposedly this game is going to feature a level design much more similar to Blood Money. This is great because the best thing is the fact that it's a sandbox game. The freedom to complete all the different missions the way you want to is the reason why you want to play it. Absolution was a more linear existence. Well, that certainly wasn't that bad. It certainly was a great game, but it wasn't quite enough that makes Hitman a Hitman. For me, Hitman represents recognizing what makes a certain series great and sheer hope that it delivers. Number 9, Mafia 3. Another really fantastic old series and that really needs a new entry is Mafia. This year we finally getting one. At first glance, Mafia look a lot like Grand Theft Auto, but really it's a little bit more atmosphere oriented and attempts to handle everything just a little bit more realistically. All pseudo features trying with the last Mafia, including a protagonist Vito Soda, being a lieutenant in your personal Mafia gang. A lot of people are really excited about this one because Mafia is the series that never fully got it right. It has so much potential. It's really fun and it seems like Mafia 3 might be the one when they finally bring it all together. Number 8, The Legend of Zelda. It's going to be a massive jump for Zelda. Nintendo has realized that The Legend of Zelda needs to be an open world game. The style they have created is similar between Wind Waker and Skywalker and it's gorgeous. If you ask me, this is probably going to be the best Legend of Zelda game in the long time. It's probably gonna set the bar for 3D Zeldas. I think it's gonna link to the past, but that just might be the nostalgia talking. I think we're gonna see something really good. Number 7, Paragon. Paragon is a multiplayer online battle arena game coming from Epic Games. Now we know them as the creator of Unreal Engine, which means this is gonna be damn good looking game. But on the top of that, you have third-person control in a shooter environment, as well as strategic elements. It's gonna be a hero-based shooter with the card system, which is kind of starting to become the thing. The thing about Paragon, it's kind of a new spin on MOBA. Epic is looking to make a much more action-oriented and interesting game. It's probably going to be the standard MOBAs in most tournaments. Number 6, Final Fantasy 15. Final Fantasy 15 is finally coming out. What's funny is how Final Fantasy has been in development, yet how much of the development seems to happen this year or two. Recently, Square showed off more advancement in Final Fantasy 15 battle system. They really make it exciting. I played bold version of the demo. The second version had a much better combat. There's a lot more streamlined and enjoyable, and you see a lot more teammate oriented stuff going on. I really liked it. Number 5, Gears of War 4. Now Gears of War has always been a franchise exclusive for Microsoft, but it never actually been owned by them. That changes with Gears of War 4. Microsoft purchased the right of the franchise and brought over the game's director of production from Epic in order to work in a correlation, which is their subsidy that in charge of making this. It is such a great job that remake of the original Gears of War. I would be shocked if that's not a highlights of the year. Number 4, Quantum Break. The more we know about this game, the less easy it is to describe. There is platform elements, there is venture elements, there is time bending, there is a lot of bunching choices will play out in a situation of time travel experiment which is gone wrong. This game looks extremely interesting and I wouldn't be shocked if they drop a lot of footage. That sets expectation very high. Number 3, Dark Souls 3. Now if there is any series that has extremely high expectations is Dark Souls. Dark Souls has pattern in almost every hardcore gaming discussion and sets the bar for difficulty in modern games. Apart that, not many other games actually even made. The latest entry looks to contain a couple of advancements from Bloodborne, but really Bloodborne is a kind of a spiritual entry of that series. But anyhow, Dark Souls can be mind-bendingly frustrating and also incredibly rewarding, and the third entry of that series is something that people have been looking. Number 2, Tom Clancy's The Division. Another game that has been in development forever. The game has been really cool looking game, frankly. Now that it's in a share of controversy, especially it seems to show up once in a while looking slightly different, but people are playing beta now and they are calling it great. Some of the effects I've seen even on the console version are really gorgeous, and the idea of the game is really great as well. So if you dare as well ready to take the dive into mid-crisis New York or restoring order and investigating the source of virus that is killing people like crazy. It's just pretty interesting because we have seen a whole lot of post-apocalypse, but not as much what's going on during. And finally, number 1, Uncharted 4: A Thief's End. There's a big reason for this is a number 1. There is no series does set pieces like Uncharted, and with that all extra power, I'll be willing to bet that Uncharted 4 is easily the most impressive one. On top of that, they've made some hints that's going to be pretty controversial. Things that happened to Nathan Drake that I think we are all excited to see about. They've showed quite a few different gameplay elements and looks like they have incorporated a lot of stuff. That's made the game better than the last year's. While at the same time, it really looks like an Uncharted game. Yeah, this year is great for people like third-person games. This list is extremely promising, and you know what? Here are some bonus games for you as well. Ratchet and Clank, a remaking comeback with a total reimagining the first game, believe it or not, being created because there is a film coming out tied with it, which is bizarre and at the same time really cool. And also Technomancer, which is a game set to 200 years after human colonized Mars and evolved secret police and 3 styles of combat that I'm sure we're going to see more as it gets closer. What are you looking forward to see most this year? Leave it in the comment section for us to all discuss. If you like the video, please hit the like button, that helps us a lot. And if you are not subscribed yet, now is a perfect time to do so. We upload brand new videos every single day of the week, and the best way to see them first is a subscription. As always, thank you so much for watching this video. We will see you next time right here on Gamentor.